I'm not even joking. If they did all of the things that he's listed out in this video, it would be, except for the striker buffs, screw that. If they did all this stuff, guys, holy shit, we would be to the moon.
Then on July 15th, unfortunately, Shy turns out to be even more OP than the last one. So they turned out to delete Shy again for good this time. And on
This is a really short one. We'll look at this real quick. This is ArsenNate's new video. This guy's been eating on YouTube too. This guy been eating too. This is BDO in 2025.
Him himself about everything that's coming to BDO. But unfortunately, Jay has been staying in the bunker because of how bad BDO was in 2024. But trust me.
Wait, true. He has been in a bunker. Has anyone seen Jay? Has anyone checked in on him?
He really did cook this time. In January, AOS is already got announced and it's going to come out in a couple days. They gave us some of the smallest maps they could.
Smallest map. I'm okay with a smaller map. Dead eyes and archers. You know what I mean? I think that Striker's not strong enough. I think that if we make the map small enough, they actually can't miss their grab.
Could have possibly given us, so give up like trying to V or anything in them. And if you play Shy, you already know how tanky Shy is in AOS right now, and you're probably going to be half as tanky as you are now. So it's
you, man. Shy is bullshit. Half is tanky. Like that's even a problem. They should just be immediately, the match should start and they should go to spectate mode. If I had it my way, that's how it would work. When are you doing Siege VODs? After this video.
It's going to be terrible. But I know you guys are laughing at me because you hate Shy, so f you. And obviously we got the hardcore
you got me there.
server coming the next week after that, which is basically just Shadow Arena 2. There's going to be Bob.
Are we getting Shadow Arena this coming week in like 2 days? I don't think so.
Bosses that spawn around the map that you fight for, and
so.
certain events that force players to kill each other. So unfortunately, as someone who plays Shy, it may not be it. So no terrorism for this content, unfortunately. We also got the Sea Crystal update.
Picture of Shy's father.
And the horse trading shit, but honestly, who the f cares about this shit? Now, next up in February. So on February 18th is obviously when we're getting the Ataraxion dungeon. You're going to be able to grind inside the dungeon, so if you want to totally grief your group when you're doing the dungeon, just start like grinding, it'll be like really funny. They're also adding a single player mode for all the players who want to experience the lore without difficulty, which is very nice to see Pearl this appeal to the game journalists in the game. February is probably...
The game journalists! Oh, true! I mean, I'll be honest, there are a select few people that will actually do that. Most people just do their dungeons as quickly as they can. It's a speedrun angle.
It's gonna be the best month for one thing alone. Fishing PvP. Fishing PvP has been asked for by the fans for the decade, and it's...
What is fishing PvP? What, do you stand in a circle like it's a dogfight and you throw two fish out in the water?
Finally here. BDO is really trying to appeal to the American fan base, not only the gunner class, but now the fishing tournaments as well. So you got the biggest fish, you also got the biggest penis. They're also adding sailing.
Oh, I get it now. Bigger fish equals bigger penis. Okay, that makes sense.
Auto fishing, so you'll be able to assign your slaves to do fishing for you, but this may...
Wait, hold up. What was that last one again?
Make fishing even more OP than it already is, but I guess we'll see. And obviously, on March 11th, you're not going to like it, but it's confirmed that Striker will be receiving a couple of buffs in March.
No way they're getting buffed. No, they're not. They're not actually getting buffs. No shot. They are already the strongest class in the game. I refuse to believe that. There's no shot. There's no way. There's literally just no way.
March. Jae-hee Kim has been taking a liking to Striker and his plans on dominating guild.
I don't think it's Jay. I think this one's on Divios. Because when Divios and Choice went to visit Pearl Abyss and they gave feedback, Divios said he very explicitly did not talk about class balance with the exception of Striker. So that one's kind of on Divios. If Striker gets buffs, that's on Divios. If Striker gets nerfs, that is also on Divios.
League, so he's unfortunately going to buff Striker right before Guild League starts. And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this.
Hey, PMA, everybody's going to be top 10 in Guild League because there will only be 10 Node War guilds left. Actually, there's only 7 right now, so realistically, you're almost guaranteed top 5. All you got to do is beat Havoc.
Kingdom Guild League. Guild League is starting in March. Obviously, there's going to be some new maps, and I got the leaks of exactly what's coming. The long-awaited Stars and Beach is finally going to be in the game. They're finally going to pick the best map possible, but unfortunately, Pearl Abyss will be wanting to bring some bad maps as well. So they are bringing back the Bamboo map from the
This is the worst map that they have ever created. I don't even know why they think this map is good.
AOS season in 2023. But unfortunately, it's going to be the same size as the AOS one, so it's probably going to be deleted in like 1 week. Then on May 20th, obviously...
Seems like Satire. Obviously, some of it is Satire. But I think some of it, though...
We have the long-awaited Node War reworks to completely fix PvP. So Jace...
Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, yeah, he's memeing right here. But if this did come, on God, I would rebuild the PvP scene myself. Don Skeptic would literally suck my dick. I'm not even joking. I would literally... I'm going to make... They rework Node Wars to make them fun again. I'm going to make the PvP Academy. Okay? And we are going to pump out PvPers. We're going to train them, fix them up, and then ship them out. I'm going to make a hard stop. You can only be in the guild for like 15 total days. We're going to go 0 to hero, 15 days, and then I'm going to force them to go join another PvP guild. And I'm literally just going to shove PvPers into the PvP. I'm just going to keep pulling people in. No requirements. I just train you. We're going to cover your VODs. We're gonna put you on teams. We're going to have you competing in Battle Arena. The home server's going to be Arsha. We're going to let family farm your ass. Right? Like that's just how it's going to be. They're going to PvP like you. Easy kills. Exactly. No, Don, you misunderstand. Don, I have trained some of the best players to play this game. I don't need to be a good player to train people to be good at the game. I just need to have a lot of game knowledge and understand how to teach people. And I am a good teacher, despite the fact that I got fired. That's completely irrelevant. Okay? That being said, the fact that I'm a good shot caller will also teach them how to do large-scale PvP in a very constructive way that gives them a very positive experience and teaches them how to do PvP and why PvP is fun. Okay? So introducing people to PvP in a very positive manner and that teaches them how to approach the scene is extremely important in keeping them around in the PvP scene. A lot of people are turned off to PvP because they have a bad experience with it.
Baker296 just resubscribed for 2
months. But if
months.
I take a bunch of new players...
I am standing next to you in game. Your value pack run out, bro. You broke, boy.
The Breaker, welcome back for 2 months, man. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, man. No, my value pack hasn't run out. I still have 30 days on it, you idiot.
Sent me a letter that states right here that matchmaking
But like that being said, I'm telling you, I would literally, there would be a wait list out the door to get into the guild. I would drop what I was doing and I would just start training people. Like we would do VOD reviews on stream for people. We would have people go into the battle arena. We'd set up teams so that everybody had to compete against each other. We'd strongly encourage everyone to be on Arsha. We would accept war decks on people, assuming that they're not just harassing us. Like we bring people to GVGs, all kinds of stuff. You got to teach them the right way. You got to teach them all the right way. Like, again, I've given this a lot of thought. I already know exactly what I would do for like systems in the guild and like how I would run things and what the rules of the guild would have to be. Like I have it all planned out. If they actually fix Node Wars, God is my witness, I will shovel hundreds of PvPers back into the scene as quickly as I can so that we can all PvP again. Like the goal of the guild would not be to be a strong guild. The goal would be to just train as many PvPers as we can constructively in PvP, show them a good time, and then ship them off to the correct community. Like, hey, you love PvP all the time. You like to literally just, you're perma online. You always love to go to GVGs. You're an open world kind of guy. And in voice, you kind of like an old boys club. Hey, I'm going to recommend you go to family, right? You want to be you want a PvP environment where it feels more like people care about each other. They're a little bit more respectful of your feelings, kind of a nurturing environment. But they're still really competitive and they try to play competitive, but they still have fun with it. I'm probably going to send you to Highfall, right? If you're a super gamer and you love that old boys club mentality, but you really love Siege is like the big thing that you like to do, I'm probably just going to send you to Digital if I feel like you're good enough, right? Like feelings. Yeah, see, I'm not going to send anybody to family that likes feelings. Okay, that's my point. Though, like I'm in touch enough to know what all of these communities want. You want to be a terrorist? Highfall. No. If Like, again, I feel like I could do this. And I would literally I would be really good at it too. And the whole scene, we would just resurrect the whole thing. From the ground up, we would just rebuild all of it, and then we would all be having a great time again. Super great. I'd even tell people to go make their own new PvP guilds. You're training the future here. Yeah, you gotta, because right now we don't have it. Even if they fixed Node Wars and everything was perfect, they have waited too long. They just not enough people left in the Node War scene to really train the next generation. Okay, I do think that sincerely we would need like funnel guilds, like a bunch of guilds need to pop up and then like feed all of the other guilds back to life, and then everybody can fight again, and it would be a fun time. But like we could totally do this. We could make this work. It would be fun. But they have to fix Node Wars. This current system, I refuse to put any time into it or do anything until they fix their game.
Node Wars will be based on MMR, and it'll have absolutely no way to use the MMR, and it's going to be perfect. Just like, trust me, bro. And then Red Battlefield will finally get buffed to make 6 mil per win, 150 mil per loss. It's going to be huge for the Rooftop Warriors, and they're going to be so... I hate them. Next will be June 21st. This is when Jay...
I'm still probably not going to do RBF because I just don't really like it very much.
Will come back.
I don't like free-for-alls that don't really amount to anything. I like Siege and Node Wars because there's like a purpose. You know, we're all here for a common goal, and we're beating the other guild, right? Like, we're better than them. Like, that's fun. But, like, in RBF, it's just about kills, man. It's like, whatever. Like, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel as good for me.
The Heidel Ball, and we'll announce a couple new grind spots that are still in development. Obviously, we'll still get Jace Hammer and a free Pen Devo, but the real star of the show is the Shy rework. The Shy rework will fix all the problems with Shy. No Misty Haze, no Sun Moon Stars, and it's going to be a perfectly balanced support class that can heal, frag out, and have absolutely no problems. And then
okay, he's memeing, but if they did all these things, the game would be up huge. I'm not even joking. If they did all of the things that he's listed out in this video, it would be, except for the striker buffs, screw that. If they did all this stuff, guys, holy shit, we would be to the moon.
Then on July 15th, unfortunately, Shy turns out to be even more OP than the last one, so they turned out to delete Shy again for good this time. Then on August 19th, new grind spots get released that allow us to grind 4 billion silver per hour. Of this, obviously, they're going to have to increase the Cronstone prices to 4 million each from the vendor, and BDO players are going to be so pissed. September comes, but obviously, since school...
Bro, I'm meme on Nip. I love Nippy.
Starting, and everyone that plays BDO is like 16 years old. I know, actually, everyone's like 25 plus, but they don't know that. They're going to do no updates.
We're all old as shit. All of us are old as shit. It's insane. Anytime you get someone in your guild, like, you know they are over the age of 25 in most cases. We're all just old. Right? On average, probably 28. All right? My average chatter is probably 29.
At all, except for like an outfit or something. But Jay values you pay attention at school and college, and he doesn't want to do that during...
I'm 16, and you're banned. You're welcome. I'm telling you right now, okay? You are not allowed to be on Twitch if you're a minor. I'm not joking. I have seen people's accounts get permanently banned from the platform for saying that they are under the age. They just say, I'm blank, right? And it's under the age of that age. They get permanently banned. The reason I'm banning you, I'm saving you. You're welcome. I'm not even joking. It's the truth. I know this platform. I know what they will do to you. I've also had a Twitch employee in my chat the last like 3 or 4 days. Every day. Chat, have I not? Has there not been a Twitch employee here literally every day watching?
September, so nothing.
Under 30, it's true he did, yeah. Like, it's under 13, not for this stream, because you have to click and approve the fact that you're 18 before watching my content. So if you say that you're under the age of 18 in my chat, they're gonna ban you. The platform, I think, is 13, but for certain streams, especially like this, you can't do that, bro. You're going to get me in trouble. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Like, you're crazy.
For you. On November 18th...
It's like when I used to ban my students for doing the same damn thing. Hey, Blue, you're still my favorite teacher. Okay, get the out of my chat and go to sleep. Banned. Unironically banned. I can't... Like, what do you want me to do? Like, thank you. Appreciate you. But, like, I know that you're not 18. Bye.
We're getting in the Demon Land region. This was also confirmed.
Now, there have been a couple of my students come around every once in a while. You can tell when they're just like, you're still my favorite teacher. Or whatever. They'll say something that's like really obvious.
Confirmed in the letter. I was sent by Jae-hee Kim. You're just gonna have to trust me. There'll be 4 different grind spots, and whoever has the most gear will be able to be the messiah of that grind spot, and you'll be able to take all the money from the lowly peasants grinding there. But the downside is that if you become the messiah, every single person can ask you for a 1v1 at any point, so it'll probably become like a full-time job. So unless you're getting mega paid or there's like a good limit, I ain't trying to do that shit. And then obviously,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Demon Land is not even gonna come out this year. And if it does, it'll be in like December, November, December. Do you know why? It's because they only showed us screenshots at the Calpheon Ball, and I have been doing this a long time. I have. I know when Perlibus is actually close to getting something done based on what they are saying, the words coming out of their mouth, and what they are showing us on the screen. And if they only show us pictures, that shit is forever away. We might not even get it. We literally might not even get it. Like, that's where it's at. Siege Reviews 1. Right. The video's almost over. I'm almost there.
obviously on December 12th, Shy goes back to how it was at the start of the year, and BDO is back.
Okay, BDO is back. If the Node War rework, guys, we're going huge. I will resurrect the PvP scene myself. Literally, Dawn will thank me. Dawn will be like, thank God for the PvP Academy. These players suck, and Blue convinces them to keep grinding on Arsha regardless. You know what I mean? This is the video right here. ArsenNate has been making banger videos. You guys need to go subscribe to him. He somehow only has 413 subs. Look at these videos get to 2K. Guys, get in on the ground floor. Bro, this guy's got Biceptimus Prime commenting on his video. That's how good this guy's videos are. So good.